small dragons or large dragons, it doesn't matter their size. Their energy is very pure. They have a very pure light. They hold unconditional love. You can use them for protection, to bring in grounding, to bring in higher vibrational light. Everyone has a personal dragon, and she has attunements that can help you get attuned to the dragons and meet your personal dragon so that you can learn to start working with them. Earth dragons are very good for grounding. I like to use a piece of wood, or you can go outside, stand outside when you call in the earth dragons. Mine are very playful. My dragon's, Sarah especially, is very playful, and she's very curious, but she's very, very large. It's very interesting how dogs and cats react when your dragons do come in. But yes, I very much believe so, that they can inhabit that space.
Welcome. This is Rachel Chamness, your host of this channel, Sound Waves Heal. And this video is a spotlight for a master practitioner at Sound Waves Heal, who has completed most or all of my courses and is a master channel. You'll find a new video almost every Saturday of a practitioner or a current student, as it's my mission to empower and uplift my students.
Good morning. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm so glad to be here today. So last week when I had came out, I was talking about dark night of the soul and doing shadow work. And I have been going through a lot of that, and I'm slowly coming out on the other side. Feels really great. So I wanted to talk about my dragons and how dragons can help you when you're going through the dark night of the soul. Dragons have a very strong presence. And even if you're working with small dragons or large dragons, it doesn't matter their size. Their energy is very pure. They have a very pure light. They hold unconditional love. You can use them for protection. You can use them to bring in grounding. You can use them to bring in higher vibrational light. I have two dragons that I work with together, and I work with Sarah and Essex. So they are like yin and yang, my feminine and my masculine side. So depending on whatever I'm going through or working with, I will work with one or the other, or I will work with both of them. But I do work with a bunch of different dragons. One big dragon that I work with is Sandalthon, is what he likes to be called. He's a huge earth dragon, and I use him to help me when I need to get grounded deep into the 5 and 7D grid, because a lot of times when you're going through all of this, you become disconnected. So when you're going through shadow work and you're doing these different things, sometimes you can feel very isolated, or you don't feel that you're connected. So I like to make sure and double check that my ethereal plane chakra is clear. That helps keep us attuned to the people and the environment around us. And then I ground. So I'll call in my dragons to come help me ground, to come clear the energy around me. I use them for protection when I'm going through this time, because I feel very vulnerable when I'm doing that, when I'm going through shadow work. So it's really important that you do a lot of self-care. You take time to work through it. Make sure you call in extra protection at that time. Make sure that your chakras are clear and open so that the energy can flow through you to help you clear all of these things. One thing that can happen is I go through a lot of body aches, and I'll find that it's either trapped emotions, trapped feelings that get stuck. So it's really important that you're keeping all of your chakras and everything open, making sure that you're connected, and make sure that you're grounded really deep. And that will help move all of the emotions, the trapped emotions, and whatever experience or trauma that you're going through while you're going through this shadow work. It'll help with the memories. It'll help clear all of that kind of stuff. So I like to call in Sandalthon. I have him come in and do grounding for me. And then I have Sarah come in. She's with the feminine. And then I'll have Essex come in. So those are the three dragons that I like to work with when I'm going through the dark night of the soul and doing shadow work. Joy dragons and unconditional love. There are so many different dragons. There's joy dragons that you can call in, right? You can call in your joy guide. I believe I channeled my joy guide the last time. Call in your joy guide. Call in the joy dragons. There are a lot of playful, loving dragons. Unconditional love. Bring in a love dragon. Bring in a joy dragon. Bring them in and feel their energy and their fire, and let that also clear through your auric field, clear through your space. Those can help a lot as well. I am new to learning about dragons. Does everyone have a dragon? Yes, Catherine. Everyone has a dragon. Rachel has an excellent Meet Your Personal Dragon meditation. So yes, everyone has a personal dragon, and she has attunements that can help you get attuned to the dragons and meet your personal dragon so that you can learn to start working with them, meditating with them. They all have a purpose. Another purpose with the dragons is helping with the crystalline grid and aligning us for the new earth. They do lots and lots of work, but we have personal dragons that can do personal things, and their energy is so pure. I absolutely love working with the dragons. When you want to work with your dragons, depending on if you're working with water dragons, fire dragons, earth dragons, you want to bring forth that element on what type of a dragon that you want to bring forward. Earth dragons are very good for grounding. So I like to use a piece of wood, or you can go outside, stand outside when you call in the earth dragons to come in with help with grounding and clarity. The air dragons, you can call in the air dragons. I like to use a feather just to help swirl the air. They can come in and blow through your chakras and your auric field to help with clearing. I love using air dragons. I have a purple dragon with bright blue eyes. I'd like to learn more, and we'll check out Rachel's meditation. Oh, good, Angela. Can they have their energy in our pets? I would say yes, they could. I would say most definitely they could. And another thing is really interesting is check out your animal's behavior when the dragons are around. Mine are very playful. My dragons, Sarah especially, is very playful, and she's very curious, but she's very, very large. It's very interesting how dogs and cats react when your dragons do come in. But yes, I very much believe so, that they can inhabit that space, the space of your pet. Angela, I'd love to hear what you find out about your dragon. So air dragons can help clean your auric fields. They can help clear your mind. They can help clear your chakras. They can help bring peace and clarity, clearing attachments and things off of you. How do you know when your dragon is around? Well, I have mine with me 24/7. I don't ever not have my dragons. Let me see. How do I know if they're not here? I have a deep connection with them in my heart space. So if I'm in a negative heart space, I actually feel hollow inside. When my dragons come in and my dragons come near, I feel it right in my spine, and it comes through my heart this way. It comes right in, and I know they're there, and I can feel them standing on each side of me, or I can feel them on one side or the other. So mine is in my heart space. That's how I feel my dragons. And it depends on what kind of a dragon that you're working with. So I was working with a gal, and I was helping her connect with her dragons because she was quite intimidated. She was a little bit scared of starting to work with dragons. So one of the first dragons that came in for her was a joy dragon. And this dragon was a Chinese dragon. So it was snake-like, and it was really fluffy, like a boa. It was a light lavender dragon and brought joy. And so when it came, it like curls around your neck, rubs around your body, activating, bringing love and joy, and you get little tingles all over. So it really depends on what kind of a dragon. And what you can do is when you go or you meditate or you learn to work with your dragon, you can ask for the sign for the dragon. So how do I know that it's the sign? And you can come up with that and share that with the dragon. So that way it'll be your personal sign. And yes, Rachel's meditation, dragon meditation, is really great. It's very soft, and it's a great way to be introduced to dragons and introduced to your personal dragon. I can feel them coming through there. My hands are on fire. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see, what do they want to bring? They're showing me they want to bring in balance. So as I have the two dragons for the yin and yang, the masculine and the feminine, they're saying that let's bring in some balance to balance both sides. Because right now, with the holidays and shopping and the pressure and stress, I think I brought ease in last week. So let's bring in some balance. So I will do some channeling with Sarah, the feminine, and Essex, the masculine. And we'll bring in some balance for everybody. When I close my eyes, I see the eye of the dragon. So as soon as I close my eyes, I see a great big dragon eye. Aus undriaskan, daitataon turian, hatatayang turian, dain datatasan, katatato. Turian, kain takasain, datayan undridayan tutukayo, to inkatao undiatao, hainkatatao, kototatiatatao. Let this bring strength to you during this time. Tatatao turiaskan durian tatayohu and dain dudain katao sutia. Katayo kotoroitao tototain kata hakatao. Toroso totia kataon duyan dandidiaskan tatataon tria. Turian tatao hutian han katates katoruyan hahayan tria. Dian diao. Do Juan Einstein datatain chaos ondondotean daos. Tidas cantatea. Have patience. Dain tatataos kototian tia. Try and enjoy every moment. Remember, you are only in this moment right now. You need to be in the moment. Find joy in every little thing that you can, as we are here and now. Allow this to bring patience, so you may see the joy and love in every single moment. Hiya. Wandayan dundiantasan tan kantayo, hain datayo, tain tudiasan datayo hondia, kurisian kantatiaska. Tintataro sontatian datayo tutiaskan. Sometimes you just need to sit back and watch. Tatatayo, just be. Tuntuntian tantatiaska. Estantateo hundayas antuyaska. Torohin kataron tiandayo tantantayo sotian. Ain datatao when dia Okay. Oh my gosh, that felt really, really good. I felt Essex coming in and I literally felt it almost to a line right here. And then Sarah brought in clear to this line right here and then together, weaving both of it together to create balance. And I could feel the two energies moving together so that they weaved so it wasn't so drastic. That felt really, really good. So anyway, that's what I have for you today. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Nilda. Thank you guys for popping on and being with me today. I hope that helps. Love and light.
Thank you for watching. I'm Rachel Chamness at soundwavesheal.com. I love to help lightworkers trans-channel messages, light, and healing in higher dimensions. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow on social media. And consider checking out my Tag Lightworkers monthly mentorship programs.